Oh, hi! Welcome back to another episode with me, your host, Snazzy. And today, I am bridging with some concrete down. I started from the jungle, and I'm going to go all the way to my house. That's a couple thousand blocks. I'm hoping to eventually, not all today, but eventually make a minecart system from the jungle to my house. And that's going to be so that we can eventually find a brown panda, because I do need a brown panda for my animal collection. And I don't want to be flying back and forth and stuff like that, especially with the chunk loading. And I also just, it's always fun to build like a random thing that's not anything like what you typically build. So, anyway, I'm going to be bridging, and I will hopefully have enough blocks, but we'll see. Progress has been made. I have created a couple thousand block bridge in one direction towards my house. There's my house right behind me, and there's Will's house, so I'm making a hub thing over this direction. And then you see there's the second path. Piston bolts is what I'm going to be building. They only go in one direction. So that means I got a bridge twice. So that means twice the amount of rails, twice the amount of pistons, twice the amount of repeaters. But it's going to be worth it because it's going to look cool. I'm currently right now working on a circle, and that's going to be dope to have like two circles on either end. But yeah, so one bridge is done, but the other one still needs to be built. That's a couple hours of work. So I'll see you guys hopefully when more of this bridge is built. Oh my goodness. And needs something, and I'm not sure what, but I like the fact that it's a circle. Just needs something in the middle. For those of you wondering what I'm using method-wise of placing all of these blocks, I found that this kind of bobbing up and down while floating backwards method has been the fastest, because the only other way really to go about doing this is to shift click, and it's consistent enough. I mean, we're placing blocks, that's for sure, but to be able to just kind of come through here, and I feel like this places blocks a little bit faster, especially if I give myself a little bit of a lead, and then just kind of, I don't know, maybe it's all in my head, but I'm going through another shulker box worth of stone bricks, so I might just be losing my mind. That looks so cool. And once we get the actual piston bolt set up, it's gonna look so good. But we have basically the whole track for our piston bolt all done and dusted. There's maybe 4 stacks left of concrete that I need back down that direction. But that's what this chest is for here, or a shulker box I should say. But this little bridge over here looks great from above. It's a little bland. I didn't want to go kind of all out design wise just because of how long it was, but I mean, it looks great. And now we have this other side completely done, with the exception obviously of the piston bolt itself, but I mean, goodness me, this took forever to accomplish. Also, do you like my skin? It's the spooky season, and so I'm a spooky guy. What's more spooky than a Skelly Bones onesie? Alright. Let me go take inventory and see which project I want to do next, because one of them requires 1,000,000 buttons, and the other one requires 1,000,000 pistons. I hate myself. That's the only logical explanation for why I'm doing this. I feel as though that I must punish myself at all given aspects of time. This is the only reason, or good explanation for why I'm building this piston bolt instead of just a rail system or using an elytra. That also works. Why am I building a piston bolt when I could just fly there? I don't understand myself. Well, I mean, this looks so cool though, and it's gonna look absolutely dope to just zip along down a piston bolt, but still, it's just ridiculous. This is 2 stacks of pistons and 2 stacks of repeaters. It's just such a resource drain to build this thing, but look how much fun this is. Once it gets going, you're just flying down the road. It's great. It's a very satisfying machine. I'm having fun riding it, but building it though, it's such a resource drain. Oh, that's only 2 stacks, and I need like 1.5 shulker boxes full of pistons, repeaters, and rails for 1 way. So I need 3 shulker boxes of pistons, repeaters, and rails. I need to take a break. Goodness me. So I've put in like 3 more stacks of these things, pistons and the like. And I've also started putting in some jack-o'-lanterns because I had a creeper blow up this thing like many times. But anyway, so we're at probably about 5 stacks of pistons. So let's see what this looks like. I mean, it's pretty fun. You don't have to waste any rockets. You just sit. Oh, what happened there? Ah, this is. Yep. Hold up. Where'd it go? There it is. Boop. that would be what happens there. All right, let's try this again. Okay, we're back here and we're off. My car is just absolutely losing its mind right now. Oh, and whenever the server lags, it decides to start bugging. But I mean, this is a pretty fast mode of transport. I mean, that was great. And granted, you know, there's like so many more blocks to go. But it looks cool. And that's what matters. Is that this just looks so menacing. It's absolutely great. Alright, but I need a break from this, so let's go do something else. Ladies and gentlemen, after spending about all week working on that piston bolt, I decided to take a break and work on something a little bit more fun that is going to be going on the server, and that is my new game show, SMARTICLE Particles, where it is a trivia game show where I, the host, will ask questions about this lovely game, and they, the players, will have to answer. We have button systems, we have indicator lamps, so if I hit this one before someone hits theirs, like, see if I can't show this real quick here. So if I hit this, and they hit theirs won't go off. Yeah, that's about it. So that way I can see who pressed the button first. And then I also have a counter system here, which is a point system. 8 points wins you the game, or I guess technically 9 points because there's the reset button. But if I get this to that light to right there, so let's say we have a neck and neck game and the purple team just happens to be ahead and they wind up getting the last question, then all the lights will shut off and purple's fireworks will go off, indicating that they won, and all the lights lovingly reset there. Also, the person who's standing in the podium here, this actually breaks away into a floor, so they're most likely, and without testing it, I'll have to get Will on this to test this, but they'd probably die. So over here in the just kind of like game room, we have this hallway over here where if you're a contendant you walk into, you can put your stuff in this chest, and then you wait for me to open your door. And I open the door simply by flipping levers. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. This took me hours to make. And this is the monstrosity of redstone that I have created out the back over here. And it controls a lot of the circuits that are going on through here. Yeah, but this has been something that I've always wanted to build, and I figured it would be so much fun to do this on the server. And plus, I'm currently trying to recruit more people to get onto the server so that we can be able to enjoy more stuff like this. On the server now, gotta figure out where I want to put this game show. And I was thinking maybe on top of this mountain over here, or I can put it on the adjacent hill over here. That has some potential. It does require me to remove quite a lot of trees, but I could use the wood. Let me scout this out real quick, and I'll get back to you guys once I figure out where I want to put this. Yeah, I think I'm going on top of this hill. This seems like the best option and the least amount of work that would go into actually creating it. So let me start chopping some trees down and getting some wood here, and I will clear out a nice little area for our new game show. I am so excited. I kind of went a little insane with my shovel and cleared out a massive area, and I might just continue it through here just for aesthetics purposes, but this is a big enough area, I would say. I really shouldn't need much more than this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just clear out the little bit of section here, just probably to about here, and then go across, and then I'll be done, and then I'll start resource gathering, and then we'll do a time lapse. I'm excited. And just like that, we have an outline. It's looking pretty cool. I like this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the pumpkins or not. They're just a light source for now because I don't have the verde lamps, the frog lights. But yeah, you know, it's coming together. I like it. I put all these pumpkins down here to prevent the bats from spawning because, I mean, you know, they're cute. And I saw the new model. They just released a new model of what the new bats are gonna look like, and yeah, they're cute. They're annoying as heck. I want nothing to do with them. So, you know, unless they add some kind of feature for them, I'm just going to do everything I can to prevent them spawning because they're just the worst. So this is what that's for. I got all this concrete here. I don't think I'll have enough concrete, but we'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my little outline here. And after I fill in my outline, I'll start doing the redstone for everything. And then we can build the actual building itself. This is gonna be fun. That will be the last time I try to record a time lapse of specifically redstone. That was nearly impossible. But I believe Everything is done and dusted on this front, and the last thing we need to do is get 2 levers and 2 buttons from my control panel there and test everything out. I think this is done and dusted, with the exception of obviously the exterior, the walls and the like, but this was definitely a fun project for sure. I had a blast. Let me go get 2 stone buttons and 2 levers, and we'll test this thing out. All right, so button, lever, cool. And so each lever should just open the door, which is just, it doesn't open that door, and it also doesn't open that door. So we're off to a great start here. Oh, yeah, let me get some repeaters. I forgot to put the 2 repeaters in here. All right, now I'm gonna flip the lever, and the door should close now, which they both have, and then flip it again, and they both open. Cool. So next is to test the button system. That one works, and that one works. So I'm gonna get one button to like halfway, and then the other button all the way. It's gonna take a second. All right, and now the tester. That one should go. Something went wrong. Oh boy. Okay. Problem solving time. Let me get some firework rockets. I found the problem. I had stupidly put a redstone dust on top of that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So now this needs to go there and there without the redstone dust on it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I have this. Okay. Cool. Let me go ahead and try it out. Yeah. All right. Let me go push the button. Moment of truth. There definitely is something going on. It's wrong. This floor should open up. What did I do? Goodness me. It's like timing circuits messed up somewhere, or I found the problem. Let me go find my ender chest box thing. Here it is. This and this is always redstone. There's stupid mistakes that you make, and they're just the dumbest mistakes that you can possibly make, but they just throw off everything. 1, 2, and I'm sure that there's more tiny little errors that I've made. Okay, we have the lights button. That goes, and there it is. Okay, now all that's left to do is to cover this all in black concrete and get some colored glass and stuff like that, and make the fun little banners and everything. This is gonna look great. I'm excited. I really need to make myself a squid farm. I feel like every other day I find myself in the ocean trying to find black dye, or I guess squid ink that turns into black dye now. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep looking around here. Hopefully find something. I can't believe I haven't found a single one since I started recording. This is ridiculous. Oh boy. 'Tis the spooky season, and we got some boys with some pumpkins on their heads. Oh man. Okay. Goodness me. There's quite a lot. I hate how every time I'm over here, just a million of them spawn. Oh my goodness. Oh, and they just keep on spawning. And this guy's a trident. Oh boy. Alright, I think 2 stacks and a bit should be enough black dye. And if I need more, I can obviously just go jump back into the ocean and grab more. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to build a squid farm at some point. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Quite a lot of concrete made. Now I'm just going to go to my handy dandy concrete converter. Here it is. Okay, all of the concrete has been solidified into actual concrete bits and is no longer powder, which means that I can finally take this concrete over to my game show and put it on the walls. And it takes so much concrete to make this thing. This was a couple stacks of concrete, not too much, but I have quite a lot of concrete, and I'm hoping that this should be enough to finish this up, but we'll see. And I have completely run out of concrete. Unbelievable. So I'll have to go back and, because my whole roof is concrete as well, so I'll have to go back and get at least another stack of black dye. Just unbelievable. And it's not even to, yeah, because I also have a bunch of side rooms over here as well. Like I have the green room for the contestants that are going to be playing, and I also have the entrance as well. Just so much concrete. 2 more stacks of black concrete later, or I'm sorry, 2 more stacks of black ink later. I have 16 more stacks of concrete, and I'm really hoping that's enough, because if it's not, I might very well cry, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost done with this big bulky part. The only other big really area that we're gonna need to fill is going to be the roof, and the roof is gonna be concrete as well, but I'm going to offset it by 1 so that I don't have to worry about covering up the corners and stuff like that. So all I'm gonna do is just get this outer rim going, and then I should be able to fill it all in nicely. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that this isn't gonna be enough concrete. I don't know what it is, but it's just a little feeling inside my tum-tum that this is not gonna be enough. But I'll give you guys a report as soon as I run out of concrete, or hopefully as soon as this thing is finally done and dusted. Home stretch. 2 cups of coffee and even more swimming later. I have another stack of 8 of concrete, and this place is really starting to come together. Over here inside the actual building, we're starting to see some semblance of our game show interior here, and I was just going to go ahead and close that up there. Yeah, this place is starting to come together a lot. I still need to get the glass and the actual banners that say SMARTICLE Particles up top there. But I really think this is going to be a fun little area to expand on and make some like TV studio-esque kind of place. I think that like that would be like a really fun. We can have like a news area. We can have like a Judge Judy. We can have like a place where we make commercials, stuff like that. Like it's really like, this is what I've kind of wanted to do all season long, and I'm so glad that we're finally actually doing this bit here. This is just, I'm so excited about it. So anyway, that's something to look forward to in the future, but let me finish up with all of this concrete here and finally be done. And we can go ahead and move on and be done for this episode, I would imagine. SMARTICLEPARTICLES. What does that spell? SMARTICLE Particles! Do. And we are finished. This place looks great. It's ready to be game showed the crap out of. I'm so excited, and the only thing I really want to do is just replace all these pumpkins with Frog Verde lamps, but that's when we actually have them. So, yeah. Oop, I fell behind the bleachers. Oh, and I actually forgot 6 walls, but I'll grab that here in just a second. This is so fun. I can't wait. I'm trying to recruit some more people to join onto the server because I really want to be able to do more community-based things, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try a couple of different things to get some more people on here, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode of Buddycraft with me, your host Snazzy. If you did like it, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Snazzy, and I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good. Bye.